Rolling it? Alright. You know, a little bit now there. Yeah, I'm practicing our phone. Right. Yeah. Alright. So, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright. This is your brother Kahan.
Brother Rashalam.
Brother Kayal and Brother Karatazan.
Alright, from the GMS Prophetic Vibration camp of the 144,000 in Trinidad here. Alright. Coming again to do the works here. Alright. Coming to prophesy the downfall of America. Alright, and the EU. And even the downfall of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, this whole beast system.
That's right.
Alright, that is what we come here to do. Week in, week out. Alright, so without further ado, Kal Halayam, La Anahayanawa, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Rakat Kudash. Alright, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching us truth throughout the four corners of the earth, in all truth and sincerity, risking their lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever on the highways and the byways. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akawats. Alright, so that's a little I wanna make this announcement here, or whatever it will go. If you notice, to our listeners, if you notice, well, you haven't been seeing any newly uploaded videos on the camp channel, is because we are under a strike right now. About 2 months, 3 months, man.
Yeah, about 2 months ban.
Yeah.
July next month.
Right. About a 2 months ban. The channel is under, so we cannot upload anything on the GMS Prophetic Vibration channel. Alright, but we are embarking on making a GMS Prophetic Vibration of the 144,000 bar, which is 2, right? And you will more than likely you will be getting us on that channel. Alright? Because, well, you see what going on. We getting strike left, right and center, and if you notice, we come to do the works, but if you notice, we're not in the usual spot where we are custom being, which is in Sawa, alright, on the promenade, and you know, in front by KFC and what have you, because the country is under lockdown. Alright, right now, this very video here that we're doing, we press for time. Alright, the country under serious lockdown. No gathering more than 5, and well, you know how the thing goes. Trinidad is under it right now. You know, the iron fist, as you would say, it coming down, and it coming down harder than ever before. Alright, the draconian laws is getting steeper and steeper now.
Yeah, it's upon us.
Can?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are.
Alright, I'll pull Isaiah 10 and 1. Alright, this book Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Alright, it reads, Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Can woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Right? Here you have your beloved, evil and wicked king of mini Babylon here, alright, Rowley, alright, coming down with some unrighteous decrees that was given unto him by elites that be here in Trinidad, which is the Sapgas and them, alright, and they also had gotten their orders in which they had was to pass on to Rowley from their higher ups, which is the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and what have you. Alright? Because Trinidad is a province of Babylon, and the Sapgas and the Abuds and the Eliases and all these elites, alright, they are like governors in Trinidad. Alright, they are the ones that have been put in place by the elites to govern the wickedness and make sure these unrighteous decrees being passed.
Can.
Alright, go ahead.
Can. Right? Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
And have right grievousness which they have prescribed. Alright? Somebody get out prescribe for me now, Baba Kosha. Alright?
Online, what's prescribed means to write down.
To write down,
Yeah.
alright?
You know?
To write down, can.
That's what they've been doing because they've sent out these regulations, these amendments to these regulations,
Mhm.
which is writing and written down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sub-regulations and regulations.
Mhm.
That's prescription.
Can. Alright? So, the way,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it is yesterday they made a very unrighteous decree. Alright? They made a very unrighteous decree where they is making it mandatory to get that antidote in order for you to keep your job. Alright? They make some specific, they call out on some specific organizations, alright? Food and the food and beverage and the food industry, construction, even private security.
Yeah.
Alright? And we have been telling you all this. I ain't taking no I want to exalt myself or be prideful, but I was the one, right? Your brother Kahan was the one that Yahweh Shem Yahushai used to bring out this revelation to you, our listeners, to you, our people, alright? That hey, there is going to come, the government do not have to make this antidote mandatory. Okay? It will become mandatory by the private sector. Alright? And the private sector will make sure and push it and let you know you have to do it in order to keep your job, because if you do not do it, you will be posing a risk to your fellow employees, your fellow co-workers. Alright? Can't, go ahead.
Yeah, there's Isaiah 10 and 2. It say to turn aside the needy.
To turn aside the what?
The needy from judgment.
Can't.
And to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless.
Alright, and who is the fatherless? Us, the nation of Israel, the children of Israel. Alright? And this is what you this is what you're doing here. You're doing these things here, alright, to take us further away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, because you know what you have in your concoction, alright, with your antidote. Alright, you know what alterations your antidote does. Pick up all
they know we need to survive. So from the time they tell me you can't work without an antidote. Right? They know a lot of us will take it because why? Right? We need to take care of your family, yourself, and all those things. So that's one of the big reasons why a lot of us go take it.
And that's why you say they're important too, because Jake do have no big set of savings, right? Jake do have no set of assets and everything, right? Most Jake surviving from month to month or fortnight to fortnight.
Yeah.
Right? They need a job to survive. They get the basic things you need to live, which is what? Shelter, food, clothing, all these things.
Every time Jake's had like the little nice thing too. So if something come out, or they're saying, alright, well, I want a car. Right? They don't really need the car, but they want a car, and they see that car they want. Right? They will feel tempted to go and do it just to get a car.
Yeah, just to make sure they had to work in order for them, to make that money to go and get that car.
Because most of the things too will have them doing them things where they're flaunting themselves for women too.
Can't. Yeah, because hey, this system design, the system design, where the woman will be the most beneficial recipient of all the wicked goodies that Esau Edom has to offer. Alright, so a lot of these women they is going to take that antidote. Alright, especially when you see the can't get to feed the children. The children crying in their ears. A lot of you are going to take the antidote along with the MOTB. Alright? A lot of you are going to take it. Go ahead.
Right? It's Habakkuk 1 and 3. It say, why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? But when we was in Isaiah 10, we was talking about the right grievousness which you have prescribed, right? You know, for spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention.
And who is the spoiler? The so-called white man. They are the spoiler. Right? They are the spoiler. They are the ones that spoiling everything. They're spoiling the skies. Right? Just yesterday or day before yesterday, Ella Malcolm walking through the streets of Chicago and you seen a whole set of birds dead birds on the ground, right? Of the same species. So what that tells you? Huh? Nah, what I used to do it is them nasty chemtrails, the spraying in the skies and what have you, polluting the air, that the birds, you know.
I think it's both. You were saying it's both the chemtrails and the towers too as well. But I was saying, yeah, they say for 45.
Salakia, yeah, the radiation, yeah, you know, you're spoiling everything, the air, the land, you're spoiling the land, nothing can grow proper, you know, because you don't practice nothing called the land Sabbath, right? The oceans, you're polluting it with your plastic, you're polluting it with your chemicals, yeah, your oil spills. Yeah, you understand? You see them around there? Yeah. You know? Yeah, to water. You know? All these things. Yes, everywhere you go, I said Habakkuk 2 on, I think it's 3. You know what their desire is as death and hell.
Yeah, it's 5, 2 and 5.
2 and 5, to water, you know? Everywhere you go is death by. Everywhere you Edomites go, you so-called white people go, it's always death and anarchy and pain and anguish and misery and torment. Everywhere you all go, you all have a literal friggin' disease to the whole earth.
The only way the earth can be cleansed is by your blood. Alright? Now let's continue. Habakkuk 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law is slacked.
Therefore the what?
The law is slacked.
Yeah, the law is slacked. Right? Because your wicked laws that you have, you know, it's not righteous. So it must be slack because your laws is all about wickedness. Your laws is all about folly. You know, your laws is all about everything that is against Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's laws. You know, that is why you're setting up your NWO, right? And your NWO, you know, your NWO. Because don't get it twisted, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, he came back to set up your NWO too, you know. Because, but you don't understand, this year, let me show you something here. It's Sirach. Just bear with me here. Bear with me here. Just I have one day, but I want to get the next one. The next one. Look upon them and they are one-on-one. Yeah, right. Okay, they Sirach 42. Sirach 42 and 24. All things are double one against another, and he had made nothing imperfect. One thing established the good of another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory? You understand? You know? So here it is Yahweh Shai. He is about making his new world order, whilst you Esau, you have your version of your new world order. Alright? But hey, your new world order is all about the laws that is against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai's laws. Right? Because go ahead now, go ahead. Go ahead.
Antichrist laws.
Go on. There you say it is. Right? You must see this one here, they Sirach 39. Let me see. No. Not this one. Next one. Next one. Let's be up here. Yeah. This is Sirach 33. I will start at verse 10 and go down. Sirach 33 and 10, it reads, "And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord had divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some of them had he blessed and exalted, and some of them had he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them had he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it as his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render them as like it in best." What is right? But just right to the point here, verse 14. "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two, one against the other." Alright? So here it is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Here it is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know. Everything is, as the brother rightfully say, everything is all about balance. Alright? And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has you Edomites, because there is all about prophecy. Alright? There is all about prophecy here. Alright? And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, he set you all up for you all to come up with your new world order and what not have you. You understand? To show you all how wicked you all is, and you all new world order. There's nothing good, there's nothing righteous, there's only grief and pain and sorrow and wickedness. You understand? There's only grief, pain, sorrow, wickedness with you all new world order, with you all unrighteous decrees, with you all unrighteous deeds. Right?
Yeah.
But this just goes to show that how everything, this just goes to show you all just mirroring, it's really a mirror effect, you know. It's really, if you really check it out, it's really a mirror effect.
Yeah, what is?
You understand? But the thing about it is your reflection, it dirty, it grimy, yeah, you can't watch it. You know, like that is why they get like, because it's a game here, like the spirit. Like a long time mirror on the wall. You understand what you mirror on the wall, you know? Because that goes back to witchcraft now. You understand? I'm showing you that goes back to witchcraft. So yeah, you know what I mean? So with them now is a mirror effect, right? But these elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Bill Gates, these guys, right? Their mirror effect is all it's not reflecting righteousness towards Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. It's reflecting wickedness.
That's what it's all about.
Right?
You know?
Because here it is. In we kingdom, with we new world order, alright? It ain't gonna have no homosexuality. Alright? It ain't gonna have no alphabet people. But within their new world order. You see how the effect, the reflection it given off? Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, with we new world order, it go have something called the land Sabbath.
Symmetrically opposed, asymmetrically opposed.
Right.
Everything that the Lord do.
Right.
That's what they stand for.
You understand?
You know?
That's why you all are what? You all are the spiritual counterpart at the spirit. You are the physical counterparts like here. Are the spiritual being Satan, because the word Satan is just means adversary. Alright?
Yeah, that we're going to.
Bring it out now.
Crystal, Isaiah 29 and verse 15.
Good.
It says, woe unto them that seek deep
Mhm.
to hide their counsel from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah, you all seek high, you all seek real deep. You know, with your secret councils, you know, your Illuminati, all these things. Good.
God, and their works are in the dark.
And their works are in the what?
Are in the dark.
Yeah.
God, because you're not seeing them outright. Them is not the faces you're seeing your governments.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Right? You're seeing the government
puppets,
system.
the puppets.
The puppets are, but you're the ones in the darkness.
Yeah.
Just like how the ventriloquist be with the puppet or the one who pulling the strings.
Yeah, yeah.
Puppeteer.
Yeah,
Right?
the
You're
puppeteer,
pulling
yeah.
the dark, pulling the strings. Right? You know? So it say and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and
Yeah.
who knoweth us?
I just show you.
Right.
I just show you how. I just show you. Because again, it goes back that. You know what that goes back to? Give me Isaiah 28 and 1.
Yeah.
Give me Isaiah 28 and 1. Characters are drop that way again for a while. They go to
28 on
yeah, cool. Don't come out of the theater. Go to give me it's either no, it's 2 Thessalonians 2. See, that's cool. That's my Baba.
So Revelation.
Yeah, it's like 2 and
2 and 3.
3.
2 and
Yeah,
3.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Alright? Bring it out.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 28 verse 1.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's hold it on.
Woe to the crown of pride.
Now Isaiah, Ezekiel Salakia. Ezekiel 28 and 1 Salakia. Ezekiel. Sorry about that. Yeah, Ezekiel 28 and 1. This is why the thing nobody see them, and you know they could do what they want, and you know I will show you the reason why.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 28 verse 1.
Go ahead.
The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying,
Mm-hmm.
Son of man,
Mm-hmm.
say unto the prince of Tyrus,
Say unto the prince of Tyrus, because America now this year at the beginning here, it actually this was the scriptures. I remember the scriptures go twofold. All right, this year was speaking about the actual king of Tyrus at that time. All right, but as I say, it twofold, because when you check it out,
apply to this.
it applied to America, because America was like America is likened unto Tyrus, the ancient Tyrus, which or Tyre. Right? Tyre and Sidon, because it was a major port city. America is well known for their trade, because they have they are I think the most ports around their coastline throughout than any other country in the world.
Trade routes and all that.
Yeah, trade routes and all these things.
Yeah.
All right. So America is likened unto Tyre or Tyrus. So what?
Thus said the Lord,
Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
because thine heart is lifted up.
Yeah, who more prideful than these Edomites? Who more prideful? Right? Who more prideful that they could actually say, none see it us. Nobody not seeing what we're doing. You know, because because we operate under utter secrecy. But hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua exposing you though.
God.
Go ahead.
And because
Yeah,
thy
yeah.
heart is lifted up,
Yeah.
and thou hast said, I am Yahweh,
That was no, that's it. Now read it for Britain.
I am a God.
Yeah, that's it. Just said you know you have a god-like complex. Haters, you want to change everybody output the way how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai made them and construct them. Alright? You want to come and change that now. Alright? You want to microchip everybody. Alright? You want to antidote everybody to change the whole genetic system and the brain function and all these things.
To gain control.
Yeah, to gain control. You understand? Because why? You had a God, you feel. Because hey, again, because you know what that goes back to? That alone Because when I read certain scriptures, you know, and with this concept where Esau Edom coming with, this alone proves to you through the scripture that we as man has no such thing as self-will. Right? We has no such thing as self-will. Alright? Man's ways is of the going of the man's ways is of the going of the Lord. Alright? So you now want to do these things here because you know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua has control over everybody, including you. But you himself want to act that way called cognitive dissonance. Right? You himself want to act. You didn't want to acknowledge that you actually being all what you doing right now is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua controlling you. And you himself want to even acknowledge that, boy. Yeah, bring it out quickly.
Yeah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Oh Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
The way of man is not what?
In himself.
The way of man is not within himself, boy.
It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
Yeah. But self-will and these things. There's no such thing as self-will. No man has no free choice. Right? No man has no free choice. Is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua play to you? Alright, go ahead. That is it? So go back to the 28. No, go to the 20, go to the Ezekiel 28.
I sit in the seat of God.
Right? Yes, you consider yourself sitting in the seat of the Most High God. You know, because you right now, hey, Job 9:24, what the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, you know, so Salakia, you are the whole earth in your hand here, and you know, you kill, you dead, you know, you control everything and you know, everything is at your fingertips.
What you believe is that he worked for that and he put himself in that position. Not knowing that it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua who sets you up there.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man.
In the midst of the seas, which is what? The people. In the midst of the people, you is just a man. You ain't no God. You ain't no power. All you have, the power you have is carnal power. Alright? And what make you have that carnal power is through your Federal Reserve notes. You know, where you could spend any amount of money because it's usually one that created the money. That's the only thing you really created, and really actually you didn't create it. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua put the spirit upon you to create that. So he himself have he himself have credence, if that's the proper word. He himself have credence towards that and all.
And all the ideas that they have in their head, alright? We take place there. You want to create all these destructive weapons, these swords, as they say, missiles, right? All these different type of weaponry, lasers, all these things that is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua put that in their head.
Right?
Just use things back against them and
it's for them to destroy their own self. Yeah.
Right? Because hey, that is the only thing that make you powerful. But the thing is, these things could be destroyed. So what that shows you have no judgment power. You have no power, you ain't no power, you ain't no God, you ain't no power. Where's your power? A fighter jet plane go some missile plane on airstrike, or your tanks, your Abraham tanks on them, you know, or your howitzers, your 120 round mortars, that is power.
All them things will be shut
down to the
ground. You know? All them things will be shut down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm in it? Yeah, I'm in it? Go ahead.
Yet thou art a man, and not God.
And no power, he ain't no power. He's a man. You're breathing the same air just as we. Go ahead.
Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Though thou say, try to say, which is your mind, you try to set your mind. Right? Because you know the Most High all seeing. So what you do? You come carnal with it now. You set up cameras all over the place. All over the place is a camera. Alright, where you can get a tap in and see what this one doing, see what that doing. You're tapping in into people camera in the phone, camera in the TV, camera in the fridge, you know, because everything now is smart, this and smart, that and smart, the other and boy. You understand?
That was all about.
Yeah, so kill you dead when the most I say he eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And you know he see it everything and whatnot. So kill you dead, you could again, it's all about mimicking. It's all about mimic and mirroring.
Because in addition to all them things, set up his spies,
Can.
right? In different places, undercover.
Can.
Right? Just like how the angels will be there watching us every move.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
a point for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Because again, he put two on the scripture don't lie, boy. The scripture don't lie, boy. Yeah? It's only you dumb niggas who the Bible is man, right? The Bible and like say enslave. Yeah, you dumb niggas. Yeah, about showing yourself gonna put you niggas to death. And it ain't funny.
Gone.
Yeah? Yaba Shimmy is going to put you niggas to death. But anyhow, we're not on you niggas right now. We have bigger fish to fry. Yeah? Like I said there?
Yeah.
Come with the scripture there. So what's the scripture linking?
This year now is 2 Thessalonians,
Yeah.
verse 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Yeah, let no man deceive you by any means. And that's how people they get deceived by the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except thy come a falling away first.
Unless they come and falling away first, right? And that falling away was what Israel losing the heritage.
Gone. Going into captivity.
Yeah, going into captivity and losing the heritage, knowing who they are. Right? You ask a so-called Negroes, what is the nationality? I black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I black.
Yeah, African.
I's African.
Yeah, gone.
I's a Trinidadian. I's a Jamaican.
Or so-called Native American.
Yeah.
You say that in a Carib.
Yeah, or Choctaw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Choctaw. or Apache.
Yeah, gone.
Some kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
That man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. Who is that man of sin? Who is that man of sin, Maragan? Maragan? Who is that man of sin? That be revealed. Dumb nigga. That man of sin is Esau. The same man who you say we ought to love. When the Mosai say love your enemies, it wasn't talking about the old Israel brother. It was talking about
when you return to your vomit.
You understand? Yabashani say what he hated Esau by Saudi she go talk about to love Esau.
Then what the scripture to say specifically everything. Because if it are multiple scriptures we say for Israel alone, you don't have to say, well, hey, when I say love your enemy, I mean Israelite. You don't have to say that because you're reading it all through the scripture and you're learning when you read through. So when you talk about the enemies, because we know 2/3 is like the enemy because them are heathen spirit. So obviously you could put 2 and 2 together and say, well, hey, you talking about them because them against you too. And them is your brothers.
Yeah, well, we said we can never be Lord people and the Lord swear war against the lead tribe of Esau Edom. Right? Amalek for all generations. Right?
But still come round to love.
Right?
Anyhow, go ahead.
It is.
Go ahead. If I blast me, go ahead.
And man of sin be revealed.
Yeah, that man of sin be revealed, which is Esau Edom.
Son of perdition.
Perdition, right? Which goes in, the word perdition goes into what? To the word destruction. Right?
But that way he going to inherit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? Because that destruction goes twofold. That destruction, when they come into, when they constantly bringing destruction from the time they came back into power during the Renaissance period. This world has been in utter chaos and destruction and anarchy. From the time them came, from the time that wicked Edomite by the name of Cristobal Colon, aka Christopher Columbus, right? And Cortez and these guys. From the time them came across here and started to spread their wings yeah, and start to spread their wings and take over the whole four corners of the earth. This world has been in total turmoil.
And every time they rule, that is what happened to the earth.
Yeah.
Look at when First Maccabees here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? First Maccabees 1 and verse 9 is talking about Alexander, right?
Well, go ahead.
Right? And after his death, from Alexander's death,
Mhm.
they all put on crown. Who put on the crowns? His generals.
Yeah.
Right? Upon themselves.
Uh-huh.
Right? So did their sons after them many years.
Uh-huh.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
Yeah, evils were multiplied when Alexander died, and because I will tell you this, sir, when Alexander came into power, we had favor under Alexander.
Because he got the prophecy.
Yeah, we had favor under Alexander.
Can.
Alexander still make us keep our laws and what have you. Despite he a son of the wicked,
Can.
but he made us keep our laws and what have you.
And commandments.
And commandments, that was part of the agreement. That was part of the agreement. And we would give him food and ration and then to serve it in the ranks of his army. He let us just follow our laws and what have you. You know, even the men who were serving under his army, you know, Israelite men, they were keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. But when he died, and the kingdom was split up between these four generals, what take place? Yeah? Total evil start to come up on the face of the earth, especially by that wicked root by the name of Antiochus.
Very next verse there.
Can.
Down there. Yeah. A wicked root.
Yeah.
A wicked root. You know? And that when the evils multiply, they're actually talking about them multiplying too. They actually multiply.
Yeah.
But them are the power.
Yeah.
And along with the power, they get the woman too.
Can.
Right? So when they was multiplying, you know.
Yeah, because it's where your father is. And
Correct.
it's where your father is.
Correct. So you can understand how that happened.
Can.
You know?
I go ahead.
Verse 4. Oppose and exalt himself.
Now, who oppose? Who? Yeah.
Oppose
Uh-huh.
and exalt himself
Go ahead.
above all that is called God.
Alright, hold it there. Alright? This is what these people do. They oppose and they exalt themselves above all that is called the Most High God, which is what the laws, statutes, and commandments by. They exalt themselves above that and say, hey, we don't have to follow that. We don't have to live by that. You know, they promote everything wicked. Look, the other day, it can't, but I had to bring it out still. What's your perfect example of Esau Edom and the wickedness? A guy doing I don't know what spice, a whole bag of shit we doing. He walking around the streets, I don't know what city it is in Babylon there, but he walking around the streets with a rod in his hand now, boy. And the rod like it have a big syringe holding something looking like seed now, but if you understand how coming from other talking codes too, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he walking up to these females and them and asking them if they want a facial now, right? And some of them, yeah, I think you know what I mean? And he's squirting the seed
On them.
yeah, on the face and whatnot now, boy. You understand? And I say, look at that now, boy. 10 minutes, huh? 10 minutes of that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I say, look at that now, boy. Look at that. They show you a saddest man, a man. You don't like man. He and will take a facial. Right? Right? But right? YouTube have up that. But here it is. We bringing out the truth. We bringing out righteousness. Right? They're striking with channels. They're taking down videos. They're taking down whole channels. You see why this place had to be destroyed?
God, it must be destroyed.
The man walking around with a rod in his hand and walking up to random females. You want a facial on? Yeah.
Wickedness.
And I show that video up probably.
By how much likes that video have and how much views that video have.
But this place was on Sodom and Gomorrah. It must be destroyed. It must be destroyed.
But go ahead.
No doubt about that.
Or that is worship
Or that is what?
Worship.
Yeah, because they want to be worshipped. Right? We must worship them. These so-called white people, you know, these Edomites, we must worship them. That is their mentality starting from the elites. You know, that's why. But continue a little bit and I will tell you why. Well,
That is worship. So that he as God seeth in the temple of God.
So that he has got seated in the temple of God. You know?
Seated in the temple of God.
Yeah, the seated in the temple. How they seated in the temple? Who over there in the Holy Land right now? Who over there? Right? Who over there? Because the temple is really the people. Right? When the scripture says that ye are the temple of the Most High God, and if you defile it, you understand? If you defile, you understand where I'm coming from? That's roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
All right. So they oppose it all and exalted themselves all that is of the Most High God. You understand? And sit in the temple of God. Well,
Showing himself that he is God.
showing himself that he is the Most High God. Here it is. How to do that? With the wicked Christianity, right? The iconoclasm, where they change the proper depiction, the true depiction of the Messiah and the Messiah's people, which was being so-called black people. All right, right? But they change them into what? Into a bunch of freaking recessive gene. You understand? People that have a bunch of recessive genes, where there are no melanin in them.
People are the curse.
Yeah, people are the curse. People are the curse.
Because they are the curse on them.
Can.
You know?
Yeah?
They are the curse on them.
You're paying the angel so-called white. Paul was a so-called white man. John the Baptist was a so-called white man. Yeah? Yeah.
Always say when you watch pictures, Jesus, you don't feel intimidated, nothing.
No.
You just watch and be like,
Yeah, because Jesus was a faggot.
yeah. You're watching and you're like, well, that when you're watching that, you don't feel like you just stop sinning.
Yeah,
You just,
yeah,
you just gonna watch it. Well, yeah, I just pray to him, I need a thing. Because it's our girl who my brother was with, she don't believe that a man should tell she go to the world because she's saying she find that slave thing and all kind of thing, this and that, and she believe in LGBT. She talk to God, right, and God tells she that that's okay and all kind of thing and this and that and all kind of thing.
That demon will talk to she.
Yeah, by them kind of thing you say there, boy.
Seducing spirit.
Yeah, that's seducing demonic spirit.
Because check it out, what Lord say your fear towards me is taught by the precepts
Precepts
of
of
men.
men.
Right? So
Can.
they have no fear for that image, that faggot image. Right? That is white man, right? With sometimes with blonde hair, blue eye, long hair.
Yeah.
Which is an abomination in the sight of the Lord. Man has no long hair.
With the rod sucking lips.
Yeah.
With the pink rod sucking lips.
A real weak ass devil.
Feminine, yeah, you
Picture of
know?
a devil.
And looking real fragile.
Yeah.
In the picture, you're real fragile, like
Yeah.
one kick and you break it.
Weak.
Yeah,
Weak.
kicking it off.
But I how Esau is too. Esau has so much fear towards Jacob.
Can.
Them
can't fight, you know.
since in Amalek, they
Them
will
just
now
have
get
weapons,
into that way Lord say
can't
one
fight,
younger will be stronger and one nation will be stronger than the other. Right? But they have fear first. If you go back in history with Amalek, I think it's either Josephus writings or one of them. When you go back, Amalek didn't want to come up and face Israel face to face. They always making allegiances with the Moabites or with the Ammonites or with the Hamites.
Yeah.
And
But that what they do with the Babylonians.
well, that was it, and that's what they used to do, and they was afraid to square off face to face, one on one, right? And they used to tell them because the other nations was afraid of Israel too. But they say if the God of Israel be with them, basically, you know, it was known that they would be defeated.
With the Ammonites.
Through the chapter 5.
Yeah, with the Ammonites.
Yeah, they know to fear Israel, right? But these devils and them were always seeking assistance and help. They even went so far as to tell them, I was reading to say, well, here what if all you're afraid, don't worry. If it is defeating us, well, they could always run away.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well,
They could always run away.
The old Trinidad saying, all they blasted yellow belly.
Gone.
You dig?
Gone.
Continue and get a little bit again in it how you get to it.
verse 5.
Yeah.
Remember ye not
Uh-huh.
that when I was yet with you,
Uh-huh.
I told you these things.
Uh-huh.
And now he know what withhold,
Uh-huh.
that he might be revealed in his time.
And hey, so now go give me Jeremiah 49 and 10. Give me Jeremiah 49 and 10, Baba Kosha. You know, so he being revealed. What?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10.
What?
But I have made Esau bare,
Uh-huh.
I have uncovered the secret places.
Yeah, yeah, about show me how try make Esau bare and he uncover your secret places. What is what? He exposing you, Edomites. Again, here it is your main ways of getting through with all your wickedness was based upon, was heavily based upon secrecy, utter secrecy. Right? Now everything is being blown out, wide out in the open. Back then as a youth man growing up and I was going to school, you know, because I finished school back in 2003, you know. I never know nothing about the Illuminati and these things. I had no idea about all these entertainers selling out the back part and making blood sacrifice and all these things for them to gain the riches. I never know Jay-Z and them and Nas and you know, we used to look up to these men as gods back then. You know, you're going to school, you know, you're pretty, you know, you make it, and you know, you're a pretty boy in the school and thing, and you look up to these fellas as inspiration now, boy.
And one thing with the music industry too, when you realize they always make sure the artists and them push that they should follow the dreams and this and that.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. Yeah, believe in me. That's self-worship business now, boy.
So you could make it so that I go get the youth more motivation. Because I know, like, it happened plenty time I used to watch like Popcorn Station, and I wanted to be an artist too. And that used to motivate me to push myself to keep going. And plenty people this thing.
To
and
be
I
out
didn't
there.
get motivated so easy, to be very honest.
Because all that is what to keep Israel destroyed.
Destroyed, yeah.
Right? Keep us in a low state.
Keep Israel confused.
And in a low state.
Yeah.
Because when,
You know?
when you don't start to get that kind of, what is the word?
Exposure.
Yeah. For that thing, and you feeling nice. You ain't going to order to stop. So from the time them tell you so. And you done doing it in the secrecy. And the time you well, you don't know.
Because again, it is given a God, like, because what it is teaching in these things, especially like in Egyptology and things, you know, that is a God, you yourself. Now, yes, we Israelites, we are gods, but in a lesser form. Alright?
God, in flesh.
In flesh. Alright? But and we had that godly stature, but hey, through sin, you know, we fell from that grace, we fell from the high stature, the hierarchy stature, you know, to the point here we is now, you know. But hey, to the power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, you know, that we are part of the elect along with the brothers through the whole Yaratazah. Alright, when our body been we go up in those chariots and our body be transformed within the twinkling of an eye, you know, we is going to get back that godly stature, right? We ain't gonna be like the Most High God, alright? But hey,
We'll be miniature versions.
yeah, miniature versions. You understand? With serious, and that power, and look at it again. That power. Hey, that power is where you Rothschilds and you Rockefellers and DuPonts and Oppenheimers and Bilderbergers and the Gettys and Sagan and all it dreaming and wishing.
Crave
They
that.
craving that. See that
Crave
power?
the immortality and they crave the power.
You see that?
Yeah, can.
Them craving for judgment that's not getting twisted up.
Can. Which is why they're trying to do it on the left-hand side.
Side, you
The
understand?
technology.
Yeah.
The false technology, the pseudoscience.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's scripture. Yeah, that's scripture.
Yeah,
That is in
false
Timothy.
oppositions of
Yeah,
science.
that is in somewhere in Timothy.
First Timothy 4 or something like that.
Somewhere in Timothy. Bring out that scripture there. Katawara, Yabashin, Yashai, Tawara. Yeah, that's all you boy. All you wish you can have that kind of power, boy. You know? We can make one leap. And that one leap taking me quite up in the arrow. When I land so bam! You understand? Yeah, man? But that's the kind of power we gonna get, boy.
Can.
That's the kind of power we gonna get. Them know that we're gonna be literally indestructible, you know?
Can.
Literally, you know?
Can. Yeah.
You send out they use a tank and the Lego 120 millimeter round at we high explosive or armor piercing round.
Yeah.
And we watching that running up to that same speed and knocking that out, you know?
In pieces.
Knocking that out, you know? And they know this.
In pieces.
They know this.
That which is why they fear us. Which is why they're gonna try to keep as many of us as possible from reaching that goal, get that reward.
Yeah.
Get that reward, which is why we had to endure to the end.
They know this.
Keep on fighting and
They
pushing.
know this. They know this.
Yeah.
They know this. We feed the
Yeah.
spirit in the X-Men and
They
whatnot for. They know it by.
Avengers. all
And
them
yeah,
things.
they know it by.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel it's stupid. They
Can.
know it.
Can.
Because it's in the scriptures.
Can.
Go ahead,
Can.
check it out.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
Say, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Right? Avoid profane and vain babblings.
Yeah, avoid profane and vain babblings from from the scientists and all these sorcerers.
Can.
Yeah?
Can.
Because there is all these scientists and them dealing with a whole bunch of witchcraft, a whole bunch of sorcery.
Can.
You understand?
Can.
Go ahead.
On all the lies that they're preaching and all the lies that the 2/3 of them and the heathens like to believe.
Can.
Right? Avoid profane and vain babblings.
Especially the media houses.
Can.
Go ahead.
And oppositions of science, falsely so called.
Oppositions of science, what?
Falsely so called.
Yeah. Because your science, all your science and all these things is all about witchcraft, boy.
Yeah. Correct.
All your science and all these things is about witchcraft.
Can. Wickedness and corruption.
Can.
You know?
When it talks about the son of gosh, I can't remember the exact scripture. It's somewhere in Revelation. Let's see if I can get it in my old Bible here. Let's see if I can get it in my old Bible here, boy. Somewhere in Revelation, boy.
I mean, let's finish off with 20.
Yeah.
It say which some professing,
You can break it down to
which
yourself
some
if you want.
professing have heard concerning the faith, because some people try to combine all these wicked Scientology and Egyptology and combine it with this thing, this truth of ours. But this truth of ours can't be combined with anything else, right? You know, this truth of ours can't be combined with anything else. It's a pure 100% doctrine, 100% truth, you know. And GMS is the one who preaching it, to question it, all right? You know, because the reason why they put all this nonsense out there, all this babble, science babble, and all these kind of different doctrines, is to confuse the truth, right? And it's to confuse you jakes, right, from coming to the full understanding of the truth, right? That's the main reason why they want to dilute it down.
Yeah.
Because they know if they dilute even one piece of it, it's not pure anymore, right? And it's no longer the truth, right? That's the reality of it. That's how
Yeah.
it is.
I got the scripture.
What? Yeah.
Go for look it up from any blue letter. You go read it out and look it up. Look up the word sorcerers in the blue letter there. Revelation 21 and 8.
Revelation 21 and
And
verse
8.
8.
Yeah, you can read all the scripture and yeah.
This Revelation 21 and 8. They say, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers.
And what?
And sorcerers.
Go into that word sorcerers.
With sorcerers here. Right? It's pharmakeia.
It's what?
Pharmakeia.
Go into that word for chaos now.
Right? It's a drug.
What?
A drug.
What?
A drug.
Yeah.
That is a spell-giving potion.
What?
A spell-giving potion.
Yeah, because it's a friggin' you feel all them medication and whatnot. It's drugs. These things is drugs.
It's potions.
It's potions.
Big drug stuff.
Yeah. What you feel like quality? You understand?
They put no, that's part of the what they say revolutionary method. Because they put it right in front of your face.
Yeah.
And you still can't see
And you
it.
still can't see it,
Yeah.
but yeah, you still can't see it, you dumb blind niggers.
Can't.
You understand? Yeah, that is waiters there. You understand? And who started up that drug industry? The Rockefellers and them.
Can't.
Where they take over? Well, them and the Rothschilds and
Yeah.
couple others. But
Same family, yeah.
Same families, right?
Same family.
Same 13 bloodline, or whatever you want to call them
Let's
now.
change the name. The Rothschild changed the name to Rockefeller when they went to
Nah,
America.
nah.
They were saying that were the apostles.
They changed it to Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Well, I know the Rothschild before the name was changed to Rothschild, it was the Boers or something like that. But the Boers or something, which was it means peasant people now, boy.
Boer, and then they changed it to Rothschild, which was Red Child.
Which was Red Child.
Red
Child, yeah. Right?
That's how they powered went.
But it's the Rockefellers, them they changed the medication from herbal plant-based substance now, boy. Right? And bring it into a petroleum base. Your medications and all your medication is chemicals from like what they using in the oil industry and them kind of thing now, and you putting that in a freaking system.
Like making Vaseline with anything.
Decaf petroleum jelly in it.
That reality.
Tablets on them.
But I hate that, boy.
That's the reality. And those drugs have about 1% of the real active plant extract.
Yeah.
You know?
Now what they do
herb extract.
it's what again that could I what? So you can actually basically your medication, right? Is what they call it again? GMO.
Yeah, can't wait. That what it is.
It's GMO because all them GMO food on them and whatnot is extracts now, boy. It's extracts with the thing and the taking one extract, and they're making a whole savannah freaking thing for you.
And then sometimes it's synthetic too.
Yeah.
So when they isolate when they isolate the active ingredients and the herbs, they go and make a synthetic version. And sometimes it's that they put in the drug for you.
And then
I feel like that is
the real thing. Make it feel like the real thing. And want to tell we that we bringing forth medical misinformation. When it's right there, and them really feel everybody shopping in a way.
Hey, but the Lord says people is foolish, you know. Hey, you need difference between us and the 2/3 is that the Lord give us that understanding. That's the only reason why we can understand this thing. But the Lord say my Suttish children, boy. My people is foolish.
You think right in your eyes, boy.
Right in your eyes.
And whatnot, but yet still they wanna strike me for talking about how we spreading medical misinformation and what have you. When all they know we talking the truth, boy. Again, this place is just one folly, boy. This place, it survives on folly. That's why Yabashing Yashai is going to destroy this place with thermal nuclear fire, boy.
Can't.
This place had to be destroyed when they already check it out, boy. Bring it out, bring it out. Bring it out. What scripture come to all the head? Bring it out, man. This place had to be destroyed.
I'm going to finish go down into this thing here.
Go ahead.
And this pharmacias, right? One who prepares or uses magical remedies.
Because again it goes back Salakia, just bear with me. Just bear with me. When you go to Isaiah 47, Baba Kosha, right? Watch how deep Isaiah 47 is Judd. Let me see. Isaiah 47, and I will just go down to verse 12. I'll read verse 10 and then go down to verse 12. Isaiah 47:10, it reads, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." Right?
And so like, just one
go ahead.
Because the Lord say what he saw the wise man Daniel. That's because they that wisdom and that understanding that they get, that carnal wisdom and understanding. Like what he saw is, right? But the Lord scripture say he search out.
They make a diligent search.
And he search out iniquities too. Right? So they believe that is on them, that is just the brilliant, the understanding, right? That's why the Lord say have wisdom, come out of team and roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, so going on to verse 12, where it says, "Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth." Yeah? So Yahweh Shemiyashah is going to show you and prove to you that all your wickedness and your sorceries is going to come to naught. Right? Because hey, there's a challenge here about Shani actually challenging here. In the scripture here, you know, he's saying, stand now with an enchantment and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, thou shalt be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail. So there's where Yahweh Hashem Yahshai doing, he challenging you. Right? He gave you that challenge. Right? Because you think everything about you is just pure wickedness, boy. Go ahead, bring a continue with it there.
Continue the Strong's definition. It's a pharmacon, a drug that is a spell-giving potion, right? A druggist, pharmacist.
A druggist, a pharmacist, which goes back to the word, because it comes from the word pharmakia, right?
Yeah,
which is what, it extends to the word what? Pharmacy. Right? And here it is now. They want to freaking give everybody a freaking antidote for this thing that going about the world. You all know what I'm talking about. Right?
Waters.
The waters. Yeah? Well, I just call it the antidote.
Can.
Yeah? They want to give everybody an antidote.
You can't call that name.
You understand? You can't say because they will tell you what medical misinformation. Right? Everybody, you want to give an antidote. Right? If they don't get the antidote, they can't work and what have you. Right? But here it is, but why do you want to say everything? You naturally speak, people showing you the evidence and the effects, the after effects are the antidote. But you insist they must take it. They must take it. You have to take it.
Because they're then desperate. Right now they're getting desperate. You see this word going out there? This word cutting them. That's
Revelation 12 and 12, bring it off for now.
Even that same 2 Thessalonians 2, I think the 8th verse, it says they shall be consumed by the spirit of his mouth.
Yeah.
Right, which is us on the highways and the byways and the videos pushing this truth out. Right, and it cutting them left, right, and center. So what you realize now? We're going to be destroyed. Everybody going to know. And the secrecy will done. And that's where they were going and we Lord accomplishing right now. So what will happen now? They know the time short, so they're going to come down with great wrath.
Yeah, bring it out there.
This is just the start of the great wrath.
They just the beginning. They just the beginning. You all going, you niggas just going to see how much you so-called white man love all everybody. You niggas going to get a rude awakening. Bring it out there.
12 and 12.
Revelation. Yeah, bring it out.
Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and he that dwell in them.
Alright, hush your hand there. They're talking about what? The angels. Right? Ye heavens and ye that dwelleth in them, that the angels rejoice, because hey, the angels them is going to rejoice when Yahweh Hashem Yahshai give them the order to come and do much destruction, because hey, the scripture says that they do not transgress any of the words that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai give them to go out and perform. They're going to rejoice in them. You understand? You see the video the other day, yesterday I seen one video, you saw this man, it looking like in Jamaica, we get head top push off. We head split open, he brain sort of fall out, he head like shit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We feel this Yahweh Hashem Yahshai send an angel. Send an angel to put that angel manifest, that spirit manifest in whoever it is that pong him out. You understand? To split open the head. When the police lifting him up to pay him in the van back here, he brain literally falling on the ground and spuff, like shit.
That way you have the fear, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, don't fear man.
And a woman on the board in the walk.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
Just can't help you.
Jesus!
That's not going to help.
That the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Don't fear him now. Don't fear him.
It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. Way.
Bring it out there.
Oh, to the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, to the whole world. Woe. The word woe means destruction if you didn't know. Sorrow, pain, anguish. Go ahead.
And of the sea.
And of the sea, yeah. By the whole world. Go ahead.
And of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you.
Go ahead.
Having great wrath.
Yeah, having great wrath. The devil, which is Esau, Edom. Yeah? The word devil just means what? Yeah, check it out if I'm mentioned. Alright. But check, what we looking at this so far?
A whole hour.
A whole hour, we almost done.
Yeah.
We almost done. Because brothers had to make it back now, because you see, don't see the come with the draconian laws by 7, that'll come up the streets and what have you. Just now, the whole from in the Apocrypha, second is just 15. That's now, second is just 15. Yeah, Shalom, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
second is just 15 and right? So continue.
He know that.
Because you know that he had but a short time, eh?
Short time, yeah.
Because you know that he had but a short time. That's why as my brother here, Shalom, I say, you know, the hurrying up, the trying the best thing, because the man say by August, he looking to freaking, by August he because they're getting a fresh batch, they're getting over 800,000 because they done give over 100 and something thousand people the antidote already. You understand? Who don't get fully antidoted. So now they're going the rest of the population. You understand? They bring the thing so what I show you, because here what they are saying. As far we going on a movement of antidoting and operation. So which means what? As the more people get antidote, is the quicker the place can open back, and we could get a function. You know, the working class people could get to operate, could get to function full 100 now, boy.
You know the funny thing, you know, all they really hear, but after hear people say, oh, they go get a all they hear is so carnival when I start
back, yeah.
Because all they hear
iniquity,
the wicked, yeah, that would have had the prayers for. That would have had the prayers for. So that remember the other day, last week Sunday was a Sunday. Yeah, a whole day of prayer and whatnot.
Yeah.
You understand? That would have had the whole day of prayer for. So you know, for your Abash and Yashai to say he healing the land, right? So that we could go up and shake we ass and all and whatnot.
Can't perform more
abominations. Once it's an abomination, you know, woman could get to wind up on woman, and man and mock all them Makoya man could come out and do all the wickedness and the filth and all these things. Yeah. That is all what the place will come. You know, I can't wait for Kanye. I want the place again. No, yesterday I listening to Soca. You can't get vexed when the gardens be saying he hates Soca to the bone, you know. Yesterday I listening to Soca and the man talking about don't worry, things will go back better. That's all a little strain. We will get better. We know we like a carnival and like a party and this and that and the other, but that's all a little strain. Whole strain, man. See, Abashim Yashai is going to strain this place. Literally going to strain this place out, all your blood. That is the strain they go get.
Even these idols, these soca artists, they're going to get the same punishment as the idols of Babylon too.
Yes.
Yeah? They're going to get the same, watch and see. Yeah. They're going to get the same destruction as the idols of Babylon. But it's the same way, you see how much rappers getting taken out now?
But you mean, it's over last year alone, over 200 of them. Yabashim Yashai put to death.
Making sure the more bigger ones like Jay-Z and them.
And Marshall Condom, Butter Montano and all that friggin' them. Saving them for a special moment. Watch when they go see something.
You'll get it good.
Right? Come with the scripture there.
I want you to just read one quick thing.
Go ahead now.
The second Ezra 6 and verse 17 and say, and it happened that when I heard it, I stood up upon my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, and that them is not only talking about us Israelites, that's talking about the whole world, but because the whole world is an utter chaos. Yabashim Yashai say he's going to make here. He say Sodom and Gomorrah was an example, but he could do here worse than we do Sodom and Gomorrah. He will make it worse. And Trinidad, oh gosh, he has something sweet and special for Trinidad. You dumb niggas. Special. I'm trying to go see something. Especially you nigga woman. You see you woman? See you nigga woman? Yabashim Yasha has something sweet and special for all you. Go ahead,
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness
Yeah,
of
oh,
our
yeah.
one.
Go ahead.
You know? Verse 19. And I will begin to make inquisition of them.
Inquisition, which goes back into the word inquiry. Yeah?
Can.
He's going to inquire of you all. Who are you inquiring through the angel? Because the angel is going back and report everything, you know. Yeah? That's why you in IUIC and ISUPK and all you other wicked groups, Israelite camps. Yeah? Don't get twisted, you're bashing your shot, making an inquiry out of everybody. That's why when you go to, I think it's 1 Peter or 2 Peter 4 and 17, who you feel it talking about? It's we you're talking about, boy. The ones who ain't the truth when he says he's going to deal with his house. Yeah, it's we, boy. It's friggin' we, boy. Yeah? All you in IUIC pushing at the MOTB is not the RFID microchip, but it's an embargo. And ISUPK balling about just sleeping with white woman and all these things. Hey.
Now we balling it's not just the you know what it is, the chip.
Yeah.
Now we say it's not just that.
It's not just that?
Yeah, you say it's not just that.
Now you're rebuttaling. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, boy.
So you say it is, but you say it's not just that.
For all the time you're coming up against a law person to I'm saying it's not that.
Yeah.
Because everybody cell phone and the credit card had chip in it. So it can never be that. Now you're coming to say it's that, but it's more than that and it's something else. Boy. All continue, boy. But anyhow, you know, we don't all of them sell out, you know. All of them get our money, all of them take their money. You understand? So all you have to make sure and do what the so-called white man tell all you. Right? The right man, so-called white man, all your balls and a grip.
For such have received benefits.
Yeah.
You know? You want nothing to give, you are on a low level, right? Alright, this is verse 19, right?
Yeah.
6 and 19 say, and I will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, right?
Which is what Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I will show these tokens, the books.
Understand, okay? And that word he's talking about, they're not talking about the literal word. It is talking about the aeon. This age, this time period that we're living in right here, right now. Right? Go ahead.
Right? And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, right? Then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
That book is what the scriptures. No, none of them wicked Christians that are thinking it's a literal book with the Most High God sitting on the throne, and he have a big book. With everybody naming it and everybody line up and they call people one by one. Yeah.
Santa Claus do that thing with the naughty and nice book.
Yeah.
They feel the Lord is a big fat white man.
Yeah.
He's not. You have a so surprise. Alright?
Yeah.
Let me jump to the second Ezra 15. Let me read from verse 4, right?
From 4? Lower down. You can start from 14.
Right. Verse 14, second Ezra 14, 15 and 14.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right? Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Go ahead.
And for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
For the what?
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, for the sword and destruction it draweth nigh. Yeah? A great sword. Right? When the scripture say what as in Ezekiel. Just bear with me, Baba Kosha. I think Ezekiel 18. Just bear with me. Ezekiel 18, I think. We tell you.
Yeah, the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
That's
you know? And like modern day sword is what the gun. You know, and all these missile technologies, all the different technologies they have. Yeah, all the weapons technology that they have.
If it's not 18,
you know?
If it's not 18, it's 20.
But that
or 21. Yeah, 21.
GMO thing, right?
GMO?
Yeah, the GMO. That in this show, Young Justice too, you know, where in the first episode, you know, they could see that them they had an underground bunker, right? And they call them geomorph now, right? That is like the big, like some kind of creature that are like telepathic kind of thing, so they could talk to each other and they can move around this. It has something that big and strong, and it has the scientists that controlling all of them now. So it's basically like he puppets, however it is, and they did make over Superman and all kind of thing, right? And they call it geomorph. So it's like they're showing you that all in the underground bunker that had a creation going on and things.
You can look up the word when it morphs. You can look up that word morph.
Morph is like, I think it means to change
Or to alter. I think it's the alter.
Because it's like
the alter.
They're like human kind of way, but all the genetics change around and the horns and all kind of thing.
And they morph some. You alter the genetics.
It's like
now,
you mix two things together.
Well, yeah, but
right, changes. So change smoothly from one image to another by small gradual steps. Right?
Yeah, you know, so they change it, and that change it goes into altering. You know, because when you change something, because you ain't gonna change something for the worst, you go change it for the better. Right? So where do you alter it? You understand? You give it, it's either you give it more speed or you give it more strength.
And that's what they do with the Superboy. They try to make it a Superman, so they try to make a Superboy. So Superboy, he could do almost everything Superman.
So genetically, right. So good genetics. So again, so so they do like the guard gene or something, and they splice it.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah. Well, you see, right, and they splice it and the mix the morph it into something and the make. That is, goes back again to the sorcery, but we now going to the same thing we now going into there.
The same way, but I was talking about here about waters, and that waters going to change you with morphing you.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going on there.
Can.
Yeah, you're going to be morphed.
Can.
Right? You're going to be changed.
Right?
Right? At the genetic level.
But no, we talking shit.
Yeah.
We talking shit. Right? So read over the scripture in second address, Baba Kosha, please.
The second is just 15 and continuing verse 14.
Yeah.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people.
That's not all up there. Right? For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, right? So when I go to Ezekiel 21 and 9, it says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord. See, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Who, right? Should we then make mirth? Right? Should we then make mirth? The word mirth goes into what? Into having a good time. Should we then want to have carnival? Yeah? Should you niggas want to continue in your carnival? In your jamboree?
Revelry.
M-Y-R-M, that's not M-I-R-T-H. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, in a revelry.
In a revelry and a jambalasi and all them shit.
Just the name alone of carnival. Carne is what meat.
Yeah.
That's carnal.
And val is exposure. So what? Carne means flesh.
Yeah.
Right? And val means exposure. So it's what? Exposure of the flesh.
Yeah. Which is against the law of your
right? And it goes back to the festival of Bacchus. Right? And when you look up the word Bacchus, Bacchus means bacchanal. Right? And that was an ancient pagan Roman Greco-Roman festival. So you see, as the scripture says, there's nothing new under the sun. Where?
Right? So continuing here, say one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yeah, which is the race wars.
And swords in their hands.
And swords in their hand. Go ahead.
Right? For there shall be sedition among men.
Go ahead.
Right? And invading one another.
And invading one another. Go ahead.
Right? They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, that's the other day we are watching on Facebook there, with Gary Griffith talking about the police forces is new and improved and they better well trained, because they notice a lot of these youngsters and them, they having well sophisticated high power weapons and this and that. But our men they're getting more better equipment and they are properly well trained, and this is a war that they're not going to lose and what have you. Hey, the scripture say you're going to lose the war that is coming, Gary Griffith.
God. Thus sell the load.
Right? Yeah, he's going to kill a lot of these dumb niggers.
That's gonna be judgment.
Because he's going to your man is going to kill a lot in them, but hey, he's going to kill a lot in all you. A lot. And he's going to lose the war because why? Don't feel yes, the war will stay where you're battling mere flesh, mere men. The war is going to reach where he is going to be literally battling the Most High. You're going to be battling his son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and the angels. And it's there where you're going and lost. Right? But the scripture showing you here, right? Because with this whole scenes, what all is doing with the whole lockdown and what have you, right? And the antidote, and then the crushing of the world economy, because the crushing of the world economy coming right there. See, they was talking about cyber attack and this and that, and just all of a sudden now, I said cyber attacks. Right? So what they go do, so that's gearing up forward for the cyber attack upon the world economy, to crush the world economy, because everything falling into place. Right? Because before they come with the cyber attack situations, which they predicted, all right, which we all know is oh gosh, I have a name for it, but I will get the word for it just now. But what it was conditioning it, because as two main words, gradualism, conditioning and gradualism. Right? What it was conditioning it for, that is gradually coming upon you. Right? The digital monetary system.
And just this week here, they issue a ultimatum based on for the whole paper money that they had to be phased out by December this year. Alright? So they're going full plastic.
Yeah,
right?
And polymer notes.
Yeah, they put full polymer notes. So what next?
Digital.
What next is this?
Yeah.
Alright? The MOTB. That is what next. So don't be surprised by mid to late next year, we're going to start to be hearing that they're going to go
full digital.
Full digital.
Yeah, because the whole system crash and what have you. Yeah? And watch it, if it's flying fast, watch it, they're making sure that all the employees which are working under the government infrastructure and all the governmental ministries and whatnot, they're making sure that these people, they're giving them the ultimatum, take it or you lost your work. And they're going to take it, right? Now they're taking it for what? For security reasons. Because they want to make sure that their job is secure. Right? That when they retire, they have the benefits and whatnot to receive. Alright? But here it again, and we've been telling you all that. I've been saying it. I have been saying it since in Sawa by KFC. Yeah? When this whole monetary system crashes, right? A lot of you all is going to run to take that chip, especially you government workers, because why? Your benefits is at stake.
At that point in time, well, yeah, all that too, and beyond that too, they ain't going. When the system crash, right? It's gonna be a time when they have plenty of things going on. They're gonna have hyperinflation.
Yes.
They're gonna have famine.
Yes.
So what they're gonna do? They instead of running to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they're gonna run.
They run into the system. Boy.
They're gonna run to the system. They're gonna run to the government, to the state, who they think is the help to give them now what? A universal basic income.
Yeah.
Right, where they figure it will be just enough for them to get by. You know, but it's not. You know, that is gonna be a trap. And that's the trap of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Oh boy, hey,
that's the trap of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
And a lot of these people, some of them seeing it, but they still won't repent because they feel they have it all figured out.
Gone.
Let me look to
That's a quick one before you close off, right?
Yeah,
This
Matthew 6.
Well, this one can close off. This is a good one. Yes, good. This for.
I wanted to also continue.
You want to continue with this one, yeah?
Yeah, and then we'll come with the Matthew 6.
Then we'll come with that, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is 2nd Esdras 15.
This is the reason why we had a lock off early.
Right? 15 And continuing here, we didn't finish read 6, let me read over 16, right?
Yeah.
For there shall be sedition among men with rebellion against authority, and invading one another.
And invading one another, yeah.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, nobody go care what Rowley had to say, what your MP had to say,
Can't.
what your councillor had to say.
Can't go to reach that stage.
Yeah, where Gary Griffith had to say, nobody go give a ass about he, especially he. Nobody go care about he in this coming days.
Can't.
This very near coming days. Nobody ain't going to give a ass about even the simple man who does going to work every day and coming to see about his family and whatnot. Not even he. If he had to give up his last little saving somewhere to get a pipe, to go out there and use it to bring in food, he's going to do it. And he ain't going to give a ass, what you see.
Yeah, well, you see for now things that they let everybody out obeying and thing too. Like take away food, as I say, take away food out and they come out.
Yeah.
And you will see what you go do. Alright?
Go ahead.
And the course of their action shall stand in their power.
And the course of what?
Their action shall stand in
That
their
is
power.
why you're not going to win the war.
Right?
Because the course of the action, because hey, it's going to be all hell break loose. Nobody don't care no more.
Many of the same police officers will not abandon the post.
But they will abandon the post.
Abandon the post.
Because they don't get it, because they have family to see about. You feel them going and go through that.
Can.
When them see flour more than water, they're not going and go through that. They're just going to leave the police force. And that is the reason why I'm telling you all, it is not going to be the TTDF and the TTPS, right? And the Air Guard that is going to be carrying out the martial law. It is going to be foreign troops, mercenaries, right?
Yeah.
That is coming down here and whatnot to establish and carry out the martial law, right? Where?
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
A man shall what?
Shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And shall not be able. That is why right now we are a lock off in a little bit here.
And military checkpoints, roadblocks, all
because you understand what I'm showing you? If we stay out after 7 and going on, look what going on the day of the holiday. Look what going on the day of the holiday when they catch one driving. When I catch a saddest man driving and they tell him to stop and he continue driving anyway because our next jeep corner him and sort of offload bullet on him.
Can.
Days we'd reaching to by
so unrighteous judgment because you never want to ask the man what he was there.
You understand? Just put up and sort of offload on him.
That's what coming. Alright?
Seeing saddest man lean over.
Can.
Right? And the point now with this here now, we're going to get even more dread. He is not going to be able to maneuver through the streets unless you have that microchip in your hand. Best believe that is what coming. He is not going to make no movements.
Because they have first of all, they're affecting the place with facial recognition cameras.
Yeah.
They're going to affect the place with the 5G networks. That way it's about to be able to pick up everybody.
That's why they believe in that one, in that all seeing eye.
God's eye.
The God's eye from one of the Fast and Furious on them.
Yeah, the eye of Osiris.
Yeah, you understand?
Right? Yeah.
Because they believe they could see everything now, but with the, but again, you're carnal with it. You carnal with it. You have shy, have it, but you don't need your technology. Your technology ain't shit.
Spiritual technology is greater than the carnal technology.
Yeah, it is all they can himself figure out what makes the so-called UFOs operate, which is the chariots of the Most High God. Or they can himself figure out how that function and how that operating. No wings. It has no wings. It has no propulsion system, no fuel, no fuselage. Everything that makes an aircraft an aircraft to makes it fly in the sky, it goes against the odds of physics and what have you. You see it going straight and it just makes a very abrupt right turn and a turn so sharp that even an F-16 it will take the whole state of Nevada to make that sharp turn and whatnot.
Because their vehicles on fourth dimension, they're not of this world, We'll continue. Right? Verse 18 say, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and men shall be afraid.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that go into Jeremiah 30:5 there about when it's about men, of men traveling like women.
Yeah.
You know, that's how dread it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Right?
The scripture talk about the mighty men shall howl and that they shall cry and that they.
Can.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Yeah.
but shall destroy their houses.
And
with
that's
the sword.
yesterday here in Tuisin and to Elam I talking about that. You know. They're saying, boy, how this thing going, that's not the man go lock, feel it go lock down the grocery and thing. And when they see that happen, but there's now it's rioting. And you hear the next one, well, no. There's no self-man going to look to come in your house for where you have him. Now, boy, no, go and say that. But I just keep my mouth shut because I know it. We in the know.
Yeah, can.
You understand? We in the know.
Can. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread.
Yeah, because of lack of bread.
Great
And for
tribulation.
great tribulation, boy. Yeah, come on to the next scripture there and come on to the last scripture there and that is it.
You say, where are they?
We are the old, you come out and then you actually I'm going to talk.
That was just the scripture number one to them not going to Egypt further.
Well, bring it out,
Bring it
out and we go.
Yeah, bring it out.
Bring it out and then you actually I'm go.
Let's finish this.
You finish it up there and we done there.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 31.
Yeah,
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help,
yeah,
and stay on horses and trust in chariots,
yeah,
because they are many.
yeah. You know, you're trusting the system here, you know. You're trusting the police force and whatnot, you know.
Just in Babylon.
Yeah, that's trusting Babylon system out right now, boy. 2/3 in you all now, boy. That's trusting the system, you know. You expect for the system to work for you, you know. Yeah, it is I telling one concerning the antidote and whatnot, you know, that can happen. So that can happen to he and whatnot because he in a union. Nigga, you know how the unions, the trade unions started up?
Yeah, just sellouts.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
pay them off and you're done.
Alright, the trade union, right? When PNM come into power, 2015, with the steel plant, where it shut down, how come the union could not save them?
Yeah, well, I used to work there. I can tell you in detail. I worked there right before they shut down.
That is spirit.
That's why I say you can pay them off. Because those guys get paid off. It's paid off big time.
And pretend like if they're fighting for them and whatnot, so forth.
They fight for their own pocket.
You understand?
You know?
But you need that. Read over the scripture again from the top.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah, woe to you all that go. You want to go to a trade. When they see that come out this year, you're going to a trade union to do what? Where trade union? Your trade union ain't gonna do shit for you. Because your trade union was a sellout from the beginning, because that is how these trade unions was implemented under the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and them, boy.
God.
We feel is a bunch of fly-by-night Hebrew Israelites here, you step into.
Yeah, control opposition and all them.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's control opposition.
Yeah.
They are what you call control opposition. Make you feel they are opposing the system and what have you, but the truth and in fact, they for the system, boy. You dumb niggas, how dumb and stupid you niggas could continue being in this 2021, boy. The scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and you niggas continue to just be a bunch of jackasses.
Hosea 4:6. You know? People are destroyed for lack of knowledge and they reject knowledge.
But I'm telling you, boy.
They don't want it. Yes? Can. Yeah. That's what it's about. That's why the Lord had to destroy all this. The Lord have to destroy them.
With a sword destruction and a sure destruction.
God.
Bring it out.
What up?
And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many. And in horsemen, the chariots is the police ships and them.
Yeah.
Fighter jets,
All them things, yeah. Everything that makes Esau powerful now, boy. That makes the system powerful now, boy.
Yeah.
That upholds the system now, boy.
Right.
Go ahead.
Because they are very strong.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Because they are very strong. Right? Because it's when you go to Revelation 13, and I think it's 3 or 4, where he talks about after the deadly wound was healed and what have you, you know, where the people them watch unto the beast and the marvel and they say what? Who could make war unto the beast?
Yeah, can make war with the beast.
Because really and truly,
They say it's so powerful.
you understand? But the thing is, but there's a time for everything.
Yeah.
You know, because back then, you can't really war this, you can't beat the system, you can't war the system because we look, alright, Abu Bakr tried to say what he could war the system. But how far did he reach? How far did he reach? Because hey, he just raised up Abu Bakr to show the system really and truly you could be opposed them. But it wasn't the time for the system to fall.
At the same time, not too full.
Wasn't the right way.
Yeah.
At the same time, not too full because just like how he did rise up Egypt back then, just to make them feel more powerful.
Well,
to,
it's the same.
to strike them down.
Well, that Egypt we talking is America,
Right.
right?
That's it. Just like how it's back then.
Yeah, you understand, but yeah, well, I understand where you're coming from, you know, because government go and government come kill them. There they know that they say them well equipped to take on any insurgency again and this any uprising again and this and that and this and that and the other. But just the other day, me and you was talking in a mini video and done we do down on my work day.
Yeah.
You all ain't equipped for shit.
Done.
You all don't have no. We all equipped with Prados.
They're not ready.
Prado.
They're not ready.
Prado and Hilux. That's all they equipped with.
They're not ready.
And a couple small arms, a couple rifles. That is all they equipped with. Hey, Yabashim Yashai, this upcoming riot and war that is coming, yeah, upon the face of the earth and coming upon Trinidad here, is going to be something the Trinidad will never even see in all their life. Don't be too shocked to be seeing police station getting destroyed by with RPG and all these things, boy. Yeah? Yeah, they go, yeah. But there's what coming, all they equipped. Don't be too shocked to see to hear Komoto and Shagaram or something get overrun. We do himself have again, as I said it again, we do himself have an intelligence agency, a military intelligence agency. You understand? What intelligence? All they have nothing by. All they constantly want to depend on Babylon and whatnot, and Babylon going and fall by. Babylon can himself intelligize the own self. I make up a new word, intelligize.
No only wisdom going out of team.
You understand?
Yeah, no intelligence, no.
They got intelligence for you.
The decisions that they're making is foolish decisions. You know? Plus the Lord already gave over the technology and the real ability to make these weapons over to the enemies. Right? Which is mainly the Russians and the Chinese. Now even they're trying to seal this treaty now with Iran, and Iran say no, we're not signing no treaty.
We're not signing no treaty unless they take all these sanctions, and they wouldn't do it.
Right.
They wouldn't do it. So
right.
Iran not going through that.
Right. So Iran not going through that. All Iran go say, well, we're making these nuclear capabilities for peaceful
purposes, for electricity and whatnot. That time is a
flicking warheads in it.
Warheads, you know. You see they don't have a freaking a missile city already.
Can.
All I feel, stay there and freaking feel it.
Guns coming in the rat.
Oh gosh,
reaching in the rat.
All praises to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Rakakodash, boy. Destruction for Babylon, boy, and destruction for Trinidad, boy. Come with the scripture there.
Can go wake up the little ones, right?
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24, because it's going into us holding the faith in this period of time, right? Because we know our power is not a carnal power, right? And we have to hold the faith and understand that, hey, just because they take away your work from you, right, that don't mean you're not going to eat, right? And I don't mean the Lord is not going to take care of you. This is Matthew 6 and verse 24, saying no man can serve two masters, but either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
That's a beautiful scripture. Right? So you can't want to say you're in this truth here and you're serving your Abba Hashem Yahushai, but yet still you saw Edom threatening in your job, and you looking to bow to the system and go in and take all these disastrous quick fix that the system have for you to say it propping it up. They tell you it propping up on twigs, and you still want to hold on to that, and you can't. It's either you choose your Hawaba Shemi Hawashai, or you choose the system, brother man. You can't choose the two.
Can serve God and Mammon.
Right? You can't serve God, you can't serve the Most High God, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, and still want to take that antidote to continue collecting your 10,000, your 15,000, your 20,000 a month, or however your pay period goes. You had to choose one. It's either you choose life or you choose death, brother man.
It's like Moses tell our ancestors, he say, he choose you this day. Who you will serve.
There's not 2 ways out of this.
Choose you this day.
There's not 2 ways, there's one way. One way. There's not 2 ways out of this, man. To all you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, Caribs, Arawaks, Tainos, Incas, Aztecas, right? The Mayans, right? So-called, it has no 2 ways about this here. It's either you're for your Hawaba Shemi Hawashai or you're for the fallen system. If you're for the fallen system, well, you go ahead and fall, brother man. If you're for your Hawaba Shemi Hawashai, all praises.
Yeah. It's either one or the other.
Simple.
Time to be on the fence, if you look warm, Lord,
Yeah,
spit you out.
spit you out.
Right?
Simple. It's real simple, you know?
Yeah.
All you have to do is fucking choose.
God.
Excuse my language, but that is being real. All you have to do is choose. Bring it
Matthew
out.
6 and 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life.
Take no what?
No thought for your life.
Yeah. Take no thought for your life. Because I telling you this, hey, your life is going to be on the line by for this, you know?
And so like here, because there's of this last night, this scripture come in my heart. I said in the group, in the chat, because really and truly, I wish I was speaking about.
Yeah, I read the scripture. Yeah, I read the scripture. Yeah, I read it this morning.
He was talking to us in this time, especially now in this time, because it's the end of the end.
They did dregs, and I now coming to the
End of
church,
the
and I
end.
think I but they did dregs we in, but then the last
God.
days they did dregs, but
This is the end of the end. When you wish I come, that was the end, but this is the end of the end. So now.
Can't Salakia.
This is what he was speaking to us now in this time. Is the Lord himself talking unto us. You know? Yahweh Shai. Alright? Telling us to hold the faith. You know?
And that dumb nigga on with the who gave the water to him when a fat man?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
Who he get a final out of a man writing a paper stating that they get the antidote now, but you know, trying to beat the system now, but
Yeah.
I watch him. I say, oh my, but you wanna soda, but you feel that paper going and say shit. Well, alright. You had the paper, alright. You never going on that paper invalid no more because we gotta find out a lot of people them the forging and whatnot. So you what? Take the chip.
Yeah.
Take the chip.
How you gonna
How you forging that one?
How you forging that one?
How you forging that one?
Yeah. Right.
How you getting away from that one, you dumb nigga?
Simple like that. Right? Simple like that.
All the niggas feel, all they figure it, all the niggas feel, all they
Feel
some
bright.
kind of way they could squirm. You know, they could squirm their way out now, boy.
Yeah, feel they bright.
They feel they could out smart, yeah, about Shimya. It's your how about Shimya, try bringing these plagues. This is plagues he bringing up on the face of the earth. He bringing it. You could come and outsmart him, boy.
Man, crazy. It's crazy.
Continue by up, boy.
It says, Matthew 6 and 25, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, or what you shall drink.
Yeah, don't take no thought for where you could eat or where you could drink.
Yeah?
You understand?
Yeah.
Don't even study it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nor yet for your body what you shall put on. Like clothes, right?
Like clothes.
Right.
You might be like them soldiers back in World War II. You know what they ain't paid for, but they're getting stories, you know, in combat. They ain't paid for a whole 2 months, 3 months. The clothes rotting on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the uniform rotting on them.
Gun.
Yeah, when they do get bed, they so oh gosh, it feel like boy, I breath up. Yeah, it feel like heavy and heavy.
Yeah, like in heaven.
Because this is what is going to go on at some of us, you know, you're going to go through, especially, and this is what is going to, this year, you see, this year, this is going to be a big test for women. For women. You see, you women, this is going to be a big test where you all going a whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks without a bath, and you're in the same clothes, you're in the same underwear.
look at Job's wife, what Job's wife said.
She said curse God and she tell Job to curse God and die.
So he went on a lower
Yeah, you understand?
Remember Lot's wife?
Yeah. And a lot of these women, they will carry that mentality. A lot of these women. That is why we have GMS, the Stell Brothers. Do not give your strength onto your woman, brother man. Do not put no all trust and no all faith into your woman, because the very said woman that you're lying down next to will be the one to sell you out, brother man. Yeah. Not even my own boy. And she quite over where she is. Yeah, and she dying to come across. She dying to come across, she can't come across. Yeah? Or else I'll be making sure and coax in share, hey, Miss Lady, don't feel like going and take that. Don't feel like going and take that. They say, come to me. When you take that, I know him sending that money for you to get that ticket to come across here.
Hey.
I'm not even doing that.
You
will stay over there and dead. That way you go.
That way?
Not me.
Yeah. That's all.
Woman was when I now come into the shoot, I was like, woman was with destruction from the beginning. I go come and let a woman be my downfall in this end time here now. You gotta be friggin' mad, boy. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's a verse 26:5 continue. It says it's not the life more than meat.
It's not the what?
Life more than meat.
Yeah, this life here, this word here, more than things to eat. More than things are the world, boy. The things are the world.
And the body.
Because when all this going on, you know, they go be thinking back how it was before, you know, before all this come about. And I wish we could go back to this time, and I wish we could have go back to that time and what not have you. But in truth and in fact, you wish you could have just go back to wickedness.
Yeah.
You know, you wish you could just go back to wickedness. Where yeah, I'm right there, or I'm all. Yeah, go ahead.
Right? Verse 26 says, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap.
They don't plant no vineyard, they don't till the soil and these things,
but
birds.
What the Lord telling us now, even though you will be able to work, right?
Yeah.
You know, even though we take our employment will be taken from us, our ability to earn.
And you believe I'm so happy them coming with this, because I always been telling all you. I can't wait because I fed up how to go on for these people. I can't wait. I glad. I'll be so happy. And my beard can finally grow full now, boy. Yeah. You know, I would not have ever put a machine on my beard again, boy.
Yeah.
I would never have to defile my beard again, boy. These things, boy. All these simple little things, boy. I just make sure and don't take it for granted, boy. I can't wait for them. I can't wait for the day them come and send a letter and tell me they put aside a stipulated date for we to go and get this thing. And whosoever that don't take it, you're no longer employed with the company. I can't wait for that, boy. It's the quickest I go on. Even if it jeopardizes my last pay, fuck away.
Hey, set your mind on you put your treasures in the kingdom.
Even
right?
if it jeopardizes my last pay, I rather jeopardize my last pay. Yeah, you understand? And get my reward in heaven than to, oh God, but I need my money. That is not yours, brother man. That is Caesar's own.
Yeah, that's where
that is not yours. That is Caesar's own. We own nothing here. Here is now we rest.
God.
Because in Antigua, what they say, if you don't take it, even your pay and all will be jeopardized. Like you wouldn't even get your pay, boy. You pensioners, you wouldn't, and we keep telling you all that, boy. This is what it's going to reach to.
That is what they put in place for, you know. The wire reach. Every time I get paid, they put in a little bit in something. So when you think about all that money you want to save up over the years, and now you have to take a trip to go and take it, plenty people go.
Or antidote to go and buy.
Like
even the scripture say he calls it all, boy. He calls it all. What I would cause it is the force. He make it, he force you. He put you between a rock and a hard place now.
Which is why the Lord said it's easier for the camel to pass through the eye of the needle and for a
Rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven.
When you have all these monetary carnal wealth, right? You think it hard. You think it hard to give up all that.
All that, yeah.
Right? But of course, the Lord said for man it's impossible, but for him it's possible. So few will make it.
And that's to show you again, a lot in them.
Yeah.
There's just a proof again. We're not in the new covenant.